Is up YouTube. This video is going to be about my review of Royal Enfield riding boots. So I bought these boots back in July 2020 and today is 3rd of December 2020. So I have been using these boots since around 4.5 or 5 months, and I have only used them on my Sunday morning rides, and that too for 2 or 3 hours. And so these are fairly freshly broken in boots, and this video would be about my experience in this short usage period. So firstly I'll get into the negative points of these boots and then I'll move on to the positive points. Negative point number 1: when I bought these boots, I bought them because I believe that the Royal Enfield is an Indian brand and these boots would have been made in India. But to my utter disappointment, when I got these boots delivered to my house, I read on the box that these boots were actually manufactured in China and not in India. So that's a disappointment for me because I believe Royal Enfield have enough expertise and enough technology to make these boots in India itself. But nonetheless, I believe much of the profit for the Royal Enfield would have returned to India. So that's not a deal breaker for me. Okay. Negative point number 2 is that these boots don't come with any shin protection. You see the shin area is just a thickly padded area and not having any proper protective material on the shin or as the toe. Now when I say no protective plating on the toe and shin is because it gets the job done. I mean the padding is thick enough that it will save your feet in most of the situations, not in exceptionally dangerous situation, but it will get the job done. But it would have been better if Royal Enfield could have provided some better protection. Nonetheless, protection is decent for 99% of the situation and it will get the job done, and it will save your feet in most of the situations, I believe. Now coming to the negative point number 3, and that's the biggest negative for me in this boot, because you see these boots have zippers on both the sides, so it makes them easier to get on and get off the shoes. But the zipper of my left riding boot, the right side zipper of my left riding boot is completely stuck in this position, so I cannot get it up or down. It's completely stuck. It's stuck to a point that I've completely given up on it and I don't use this zipper anymore. All I use is the zipper on the other side to wear these boots. So yeah, it's a big negative point because it's technically a manufacturing defect, because these are fairly new shoes and I'll be writing an email to Royal Enfield about these boots. So now coming to the positive points. The positive point number 1 would be the price. I got these boots for around 6,700 rupees, that's 6,700 rupees. And the next decent riding boot, I believe, that was not of Chinese made. The next, if you search on the internet of decent riding boots, they'll be starting from somewhere around 14,000-15,000 rupees, and I got these boots for less than half of the money, and everything in between was mostly Chinese made, and I wasn't very sure of those qualities, and neither should you be, and you should avoid such Chinese brands, and either you should go for those expensive boots that are mainly manufactured in somewhere in European nation, or you should go for the Royal Enfield boots, and you should completely stay away from those Chinese boots, because I have seen my friends using those Chinese boots and they are not that reliable. I mean, the stickering and the paneling and the threading also, it can come off anytime on those Chinese boots. Okay, so positive point number 2 is that protection. Like I said, these boots are fairly padded enough on the all the impact areas, and they will provide decent protection to your feet in most of the situations, and they will get their job done. Third point is that these particular boot model, I don't actually remember the particular model, but now when you will go on Royal Enfield site, you will find that these mid-rise touring boots don't come with these grooves. They are much more smoother, like you will find on a racing boot or a track racing boot. So positive point is that these boots actually provide a decent amount of grip on mud or anywhere off-road and also on-road. And second thing is that this big huge reflective area, this actually works, and it provides decent reflection anywhere on the road in dim lighting, and it will make you visible from far away. Okay, so the fourth point, positive point, would be the comfort level. I have just broken in these boots, and I would say the comfort level is somewhere around 8 or 8.5 out of 10. And the reason I'm saying is that these boots are not only waterproof, but they also save your feet from getting cold in cold harsh winter winds during riding, and the padding inside is also decent. Okay, so what's next? So I think that's it, guys. Apart from the zip issue that I'm facing, I don't have much of negative points about these boots, and I'm fairly satisfied, because I believe in this price range of under rupees 8,000 rupees, these are the perfect buy. And plus also it's an Indian brand, no matter if it's manufactured in China. I believe if you are looking for a decent riding boot under rupees 10,000, I believe you should definitely consider Royal Enfield products. And ride safe, guys, ride safe. Goodbye.